YouTube, this is Prometheus giving you guys more than the meta. Guys, I've been really exploring the Miami playbook, but I did find a money play that you can get out of Miami. Also, New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Raiders. So if you do run these playbooks, this is a great money play to go ahead and throw into your scheme. Now, the formation we're going to be working with is the tight slots. Sometimes it's referred to as the gun snug flips. It really depends on where you're viewing it at. Here's the cool thing about this particular play is that you can't swap out your packages. You can actually go with two tight ends on the inside with basically your wide receivers on the outside. You can also go with basically a running back in the slot position too. So that gives you two running backs at tight end. So they can give you some flexibility with your scheme if you guys want to run, basically I-form stuff, or if you want to run ace formations and whatnot. Now, the play we're going to take a look at, for the sake of this, we're going to leave it stock. The play we're going to look at is going to be the play action flood shot. What I love about this particular play, and this is a play that initially lagged and I wasn't too excited about it, but when I understood how this really exposes man coverages and it puts your user in a quandary, this is a great play to have in your back pocket for people that like to run a lot of man coverages. How I built this out is that I have a running a different formation that I go ahead and audible into this tight slots or snug flip formation when I see someone running a lot of man coverage against me, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this bomb against them to get easy completions. So basically how I run this particular play is I run it with one adjustment. I wheel up the running back if I anticipate my opponent to use any kind of like man pressure from me. So, it's still the meta right now. We still got a lot of people that are running man coverages with blitzes and stuff like that. And what makes this particular play great is what happens with this animation with the running back. Now, even though you didn't come down with it, I want to show you how consistent this is as far as getting past the man against man coverage. You want to highball your pass and then just basically rack it or possession catch it over the top. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and highball the pass, and a lot of times what's going to happen is that's going to get past the coverages. You can get a big completion. So I just want to show you, on a lot of times what happens is just you get a rub sometimes to get the defender off. And what I found is that if you highball the pass, he's going to throw the ball over the defender and not get picked off, and you get a big completion. So you can see right here we're on the 40-yard line. This turns out to be like a 25 or 30-yard gainer. So this is nice to have in your back pocket if you want to pick up a chunk of yards, especially if your opponent is running a lot of man coverages and you can jump into it. Now, what makes this play even better is that you've got a quandary with your opponent, is that this route right here is a nice stock crosser that gets good separation. So you've got this separation with the tight end route, and your user cannot be in two areas at once. So if your opponent's using man coverages and maybe trying to do an aggressive blitz for you, basically he's going to have to choose whether he's going to go after this running back or this crosser. Now, this is the tight end, so I don't necessarily say this is the best wide receiver. You could flip it depending on where the positioning is at, and that actually will make the play a little bit more effective for you. So we're going to flip the play, and we're going to watch the other wide receiver. And he's going to be our crosser that's going to get a nice chunk of yards for us if our opponent chases the running back. Now, a lot of times you really can't go to this particular play a lot. So what you can do is you can use this player that is basically on a delayed flat route. You can put him on a whip route, giving you a check down that you can use against your opponent on a regular in case he's running man coverages. So if you see him using cover 3, actually the read that you can do is the seam route right up the middle. That can actually give you a nice easy completion. But you've also got basically, an underneath route if you drag up your tight end underneath it to actually hit that zone. So it does beat different types of coverages, but this is really a play that I like to use against man coverages. I say that's kind of like the best way to go with this particular play. Is to really look for those man coverages and just kind of make your progressions from there. So love this play. This is something I had no intention of blending into my Miami ebook scheme, but I've gotten major big opportunities from this particular play, in particular against man coverages. I quickly audible into it, do one quick adjustment, and then I just go ahead and quick snap my opponent, and I'm picking up 30 or 40 yards a shot, sometimes getting a touchdown. So guys, if you want to see more of a breakdown of this scheme and this particular formation that I use, go ahead and go to my Patreon or just watch my gameplay. You'll see me using this against live opponents. So thank you for support, guys. Until next time.